Alrighty guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Violet Evergarden episode 12. So, I just got done watching episode 11, and yeah, it was another pretty sad one with the soldier wanting to send a letter to his girlfriend and parents and stuff like that, and Violet ended up secretly going on the job without permission, so we might see some fallout from that this episode, or maybe they'll just be grateful she made it back. We'll see, I guess, but once again, another sad one. Unfortunately, the soldier died. Just barely got his message out to Violet and everything, but man. But yeah, anyway. I guess let's just get started on this one. The show's depressing, man. Like, it's good and it's beautiful and the stories are fantastic, but it's like the past 3 or 4 episodes have been so goddamn sad. Alrighty, let's get started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah, it's just one after another, right? Just hitting where it hurts. Oh, geez, okay, so we're going more into this. Oh, jeez. Not this guy. So he's part of the Navy, okay. Hmm. Damn. Oh, jeez. Hmm. Alright, so I didn't I understand the basics of what they were just talking about, but I'm not quite sure. A lot of the location stuff is harder for me to understand, but it seems like they're going to be sending units and dolls down from one point to another, and it's going to be crossing some dangerous areas or something. So I wonder, is Diethard going to be protecting them, which means he might be protecting Violet, which might be lead to some interesting dynamics there, but maybe he won't have anything to do with that. Because he's going to be sending units. He might not be going there personally, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh, Violet Evergarden. Let's go! Oh, so we're picking right back up here with her heading back. Does she not want to be an inconvenience, or does she have other plans? Ah. Interesting. So Violet isn't going. Interesting. Or is Violet gonna, like, show up? Distory. That's where Violet wants to be dropped off. So maybe she's gonna meet up with with them. I can't remember her name. I keep wanting to say Claudia, but I'm pretty sure Claudia is Hodgins' first name. Diethard is here. She's good at reading people. She can detect that. You could tell with, like, the way she looked. I love that. Are you sure? Damn. He does not like that people are defending her. Man, he did not, like, at all hide his true feelings there. You would think, like, a captain would try to act more professional and only do that in, like, to Violet or something, but nope. Just anybody he can talk crap about Violet to, he does, apparently. This guy again. Oh, so he was there. Oh boy. So they're gonna go after the boats! Oh, they're going back after... They're trying to retake the place. Maybe. So I'm guessing the attack's gonna be on the railroad, possibly? Or they're attacking things along the railroad? Aww. He's worried about Violet. So that's the first part of their move. Yep. Damn it, I don't want to agree with him. Yep. And that's where they want to try to retake. Oh shit, she can see the fires. Oh shit. Are they hijacking the train? At least they're infiltrating, maybe not hijacking. Shit. At least they're in control of it, I think. That was the instructor, right? Is that what they're called? Damn. Okay, so she's gonna stop. She gonna make it onto the train? Is Violet gonna figure it all out? And then she's gonna try to tell Diethard and he's not gonna listen because he hates her? But the enemy is within! He saw her. Oh. So he's listening to her at least. So they thought they were wiped out, but now Violet's saying that some of them are alive, so... Damn. Interesting. Now, I hate Diethard, but I have to give him a little bit of respect there for listening to Violet's report and not being so, like, arrogant that he won't even listen to what she says. Alright. No, they're gonna stop the train, aren't they? Somewhere where they don't expect, maybe? I'm thinking, anyway. Jeez, alright. So there's a bunch of people on the train. Well, that guy's dead. What are you doing? Well, oh, jeez. I'm having a hard time keeping track of where Violet is in compared to Diethard. Is she... Oh, no, she's still with him. Okay. I was wondering if they both got separated, so then Violet was going to have to handle the situation. Damn. She doesn't listen to all your orders. Her again. Oh. She doesn't have to worry about grabbing his knife. She just snapped the knife. Diethard, what are you doing? Oh shit. Why do they shoot? Unless they're just trying to be quiet. I love how they all just suddenly remember her. There's no way at the volume they're talking that they'd be able to hear each other from that distance on a train. But it's fine. He's just angry he lost. Oh, jeez. What is she gonna do? She's saving people while she's trying to fight. Jeez. Just kicking the weapons overboard. Oh no! Of course. Lands right in front of him. Jeez. If he throws that, is she gonna kill? Uh... Oh! Diethard? It's not the major, Violet. Oh my god. Oh, this guy. Jesus, this guy. Oh. She's gonna protect him. Oh, shit. Her arms deflected the damn rocket. What? That's where it ends? Oh my god, damn it. Oh, if I would have known, I would have just watched 11 and then 12 and 13 together. Damn it. Oh my god. Well, shit. That was at least it wasn't like a emotionally sad episode. It kind of brought the story, like, because obviously, like, most of the series has been episodic with a little bit of story thrown in there, right? Like, I guess it's been like 50-50, I'd say. And I wasn't sure whether, like, episode 9 was kind of the conclusion where, like, okay, Violet has, you know, kind of come into her own, accepted her emotions, like, realized what she's done and that she wants to die and everything. Or she feels like she doesn't deserve to live, I guess is the better way to put that. And then she realized that there's value in what she does and everything. So I thought, like, maybe that might have been the end of the story and we were just going to get episodic until the end, but nope. Alrighty. So that's the end of episode 12, guys. So, man, yeah, like, just all this Civil War stuff is brewing. People are wanting the war to keep on going. Basically, this one, like, there's one guy who seems like he might be like a general or something. I didn't really catch what rank he is, but I think he was one of the ones higher up at the Battle for Intense that Violet was a part of. I think he might have been the one that we saw in the shot that ordered them to, like, when they left, they ordered them to bomb it, you know, in order to, because they were retreating anyway, so they bombed their own place. Just, you know, might as well not give them like a, you know, a fully decked out fortress. Might as well damage it a bit, you know, kill as many as they can. But it seems like he's just doing all this because he's angry that they fought in this battle and a lot of people lost their lives, and now they're just settling for peace, you know? They want to be like... It seems like they either want to be the victors or the losers, you know? They don't want to be... They feel like peace is a middle ground that they're settling for, and it disgraces all the people that, you know, have died and all of their ambitions that they've strived for, you know? Which... I guess I can kind of understand where they're coming from, but I feel like it's a very petty thing, you know? I feel like they're only thinking about their side and not both sides, you know? But I also feel like war is sometimes a very petty thing, you know? But this guy seems to just have a bunch of pride, so he's, you know, trying to cause conflict where he doesn't need to, but yeah, so they're trying to... This train is, you know, I guess like a big pillar of, you know, progression for the country and everything, for their trade and everything. So I guess try to interrupt that. They try to interrupt the signing for the peace treaty and stuff like that, which is where Kelly is going. I don't know how to say her name. I forgot her name in the first place, and then they said it during this episode, and then I still don't know how to say it. It's like CattleyA, I think it was, but I don't know how you're supposed to, like, say that. I tried to hear it when they said it once, but I wasn't able to get it down. But either way, they're going to do the peace treaty stuff, so I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely a major change of pace from last episode, but yet they did a good job transitioning us from the episodic to this, because, you know, they had episode 10, which was a sad episode with the mother and stuff, and then while Violet was... Well, or no, maybe it was episode 9. Or maybe it was 8. I don't remember. One of the episodes, they had Violet leaving an area. I think it might have been leaving... When Violet went to Intense, and she was, like, picking up the rocks and stuff like that, trying to, like, dig where the Major might have been. I think Hodgins went and got her, and on their way back, they ran into the roadblock. I can't remember what episode that was, but they ran into the roadblock, and, you know, they heard, like, rebel activity is acting up and stuff like that. And then last episode, we had, you know, the whole, like, you know, Civil War stuff, but then she was still going to just do, like, a job in this area. She still was a part of it, but not, like, as much as she was here, you know? I felt like they did a pretty good job transitioning us from the episodicness of the show into the story again by having the previous episode, you know, which was pretty cool. But yeah, so I will say I friggin' hate Diethard for what he says and everything, but I have to give him a little bit of credit that I think they could have gone the stubborn, like, stereotypical route of the character and have him just not listen to a word Violet says, you know? Like, Violet says, like, some of those, like, whatever faction that starts with a G, I can't recall what it's, like, how you pronounce it, but, when she said that, like, there's some of them left, I saw them up north, I would have expected him to just go that petty route and just be like, nah, there's no way, they're all done, you know? And then, like, mentioning, like, the explosives used for, like, the fires up ahead, which Diethard already figured it was their move, you know, those fires. So she didn't really give him any new information saying that they were, signs of explosives, So, because he was already like, so they made their move, But still, I'm surprised he, like, listened to Violet and utilized Violet as he did. I feel like there's some points where Diethard seems like he's a good commander, because that's the kind of thing, like, even if you hate someone, you still utilize what you have in this kind of situation. I respect that. But then there's other times where he's just, arguing with her, or Catalea and the other dude, just talking shit about Violet in front of them, I feel like those aren't very, like, professional for, like, a captain. I guess he's a captain, not a major. I think I might have said major before. Yeah, so I feel like sometimes he's very unprofessional, but I do like the little bit of professionalism he showed in this episode, I will say that. But yeah, Violet not wanting to kill, once again, I talked about this in the last episode, we had episode, like, all of 8 and 9, where she kind of, like, realized all the stuff she has done, realized all the burns that she has and everything, and how she's, on fire, that whole thing that happened, and talking about all that. But I think it's really cool that she's sticking to her, like, no-kill thing, even in a situation like this. I even thought that, her brooch thing that she had was gonna get, like, thrown off the train, and she was gonna be, like, friggin' pissed, and, like, destroy that guy. But that didn't even happen. She, like, to the end, she stuck to her principles, which is really cool. I felt like it was a lot of, like, tropey stuff that I felt this could have gone, but it didn't end up going that route, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, so we now have, Violet protected Diethard, like, right after Diethard was talking so much shit to him, so I wonder what he's gonna think about that, It's almost like a redemption kind of thing for Diethard, because he's trying to figure out what Violet is, he's trying to justify, like, because she killed a lot of his soldiers, apparently. We still don't know, like, the full story behind that, but we saw a little flashback of her being on a boat. I think it might have been when they, like, first found her or something, and she killed a bunch of his men. And he's justified, like, her being around and alive still, that she's just a tool, and I don't think he wants to see her as anything more because of what she's done to his men, and he's being very stubborn about it. But after all this, I wonder if he's gonna, like, start to see her in a different light. Is he gonna start to, like, treat her a little bit better or a little differently at all, after what just happened here? I don't know, but we have a whole nother episode where they're on this, like, train heist, but I think the leader of that thing that had, like, the burn mark on his face, probably got knocked off on the blast, right? Or maybe he didn't. I'm not sure. I guess we could still have to deal with that. I imagine because basically the one guy came up with, like, the little rocket launcher thing that he had. It wasn't, like, quite a rocket launcher, I don't think. It almost reminded me of, like, a grenade launcher sort of thing. But I'm not sure what kind of gun it was. But, and Diethard shot him, and he was falling, and then he fired off his thing. And I think it deflected off of Violet's arms and then hit the passageway off to the side, which is goddamn a miracle that it didn't just explode on Violet. But it was right-ish. I think the way it deflected was right by where the guy with the mark on his face was. So I'm wondering if that guy got blown off too. I'm assuming the guy that shot the grenade launcher is off, but I wouldn't be surprised if somehow the other guy was still hanging on. And then I'm pretty sure there's still some other, rebels that are moving around in the train and stuff like that. So I wonder how this whole thing is gonna conclude. Like, I imagine we're gonna end on a somewhat high note where people get out of this and they make it to where the peace treaty is gonna be signed, and they sign the peace treaty, before the end of the show. But I guess we'll see. We have one more episode, but But yeah, this is good stuff. There's a lot of, like, political stuff talking about, like, where stuff is going to be moving, and then the other side was talking about where they're going to attack and all that. I didn't really follow, like, everything. I think it's really hard because they were pointing at a map for some of it, but then some of it they panned away from the map and were just saying areas they were going to go, and I just kind of had a hard time following all of it, so there was like a little bit of a disconnect there for me, but I think either way that this this is like a pretty cool like setup for the story, you know, this like rebel stuff happening, having like Violet be content with being like out of war and not being a tool and everything, and then having her drug back in this way. I feel like it makes sense, it's done well, it's well executed, so I'm just looking forward to seeing what's left. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say about this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube if you have not yet done that. And if you are not watching this on Patreon, make sure you check out my Patreon, where I have Patreon exclusives, which this one was at one point, and now there's probably something else taking its place as an exclusive on my Patreon, so you can check that out. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.